Hey, I guess I'm live. Hi, everybody. Welcome aboard. It's Saturday once again, and here we are aboard the THC SPLIFFY, and I'm winging it once again. I decided to give up the whole script thing. I'm just going to chat. I decided I'm just going to talk to you folks. I'm not going to do that whole news thing anymore. Just going to talk to you people. So what's new in my life? Well, wasn't feeling so good. So I went to the doctor. I had a blood test done. Turns out I had a low-grade infection. Oh, excuse me a moment. I have a new signal now. When the dogs want to go out, Mrs. SPLIFFY gave me this this whistle here, and I can just whistle and she'll come and take care of it. Shepherd's Treehouse, welcome aboard. And I'm doing better, actually. I'm on antibiotics. Just a moment. Mrs. SPLIFFY is supposed to come and let the dogs out when she hears that. Hopefully she can hear it, because Buster here is driving me nuts. He wants to go outside. The squirrels run up and down the tree outside the window here. But anyway, I went for a blood test, and my white count was up a little, so she put me on antibiotics. But there's a backstory to this. I go to a neurologist because I have tremors. So the neurologist has me on this this medication for my tremors, and this stuff doesn't seem to work. He keeps jacking my dose. I started out taking 3 of these things a day, and then it was 4. Then it was 5. Now, the last time I went to see him a month ago, he jacked me up to 2 of these things 3 times a day. So now I'm taking 6 of these things. Hey, dog. Welcome aboard. Yeah, well, he doesn't get the squirrel. You know who gets the squirrel. Heidi is the huntress. She's the one who gets the squirrels. Anyway, so he's got me taking 6 of these things a day. So I go and I see my primary care, okay, who's a nurse practitioner. And she says, have you seen the neurologist lately? And I said, yeah. I says, he's got me taking 6 of these pills a day now. I said, and it still doesn't help. I says, like I told him, I said, I drink 2 or 3 beers a day, and it helps with the tremors better than the Topramate does. And when I told him, he laughed and said, well, we can't be having you do that. And I thought, why not? It's just 2 or 3 beers. You know, and I told her the same thing, and she laughed. And I says, I don't see the humor in it. It's only 2 or 3 beers. Well, she told me she was going to give me Cepro, which is a 10-course antibiotic. Okay. And you can consume alcohol with it. Okay. So, excuse me, the whistle didn't work. Let me try it again. See what happens. So I get a Earth Gal, welcome aboard. So I get to the pharmacy to pick up the antibiotic, and it's something completely different. So now the dog's in a fog all the time anyway, Earth Gal, don't worry about it. So hey, it's 420. Woohoo! Let's spark this thing. I got it right here, folks. Flame on. So I get to the pharmacist, and it's a completely different antibiotic. And the pharmacist said, "Have you ever had this before?" I said, "No." She says, "Well," excuse me, pharmacist, "well, you can't even have mouthwash with alcohol in it." She says, "You'll hurl." Okay. So it's a 7-day regimen, and I can't even drink a drop. Okay. So I'm sure my doctor fucked me on purpose. Okay. I'm sure because I said that if I have 2 or 3 beers a day, my tremors go away. She decided to fuck me for a week. Okay. I'm sure that's just what happened. She decided there's no way this guy's going to drink. Your average girl, welcome aboard. Foraging Seeker. Hello, hello. Welcome aboard the SPLIFFY. I'm solo again this week, as you can see. That was fun last week. The road trip thing was gas. It's fun visiting the dog. Got me out of my environment. That was fun. Let's see what we got up here. I'll be lighting me up with us come January. Whoop, whoop. Okay, Earth Gal. Screw this phone and autocorrect. Going to desktop. Okay. Yee, your average girl. I'll be letting this play while I binge my series. Wait, I got to try this again. I don't think it's loud enough. It doesn't seem to be quite loud enough. It was legal July 1st. Earth Girl, you can't sell or buy it, but you can possess it. So if you can possess it, you can smoke it. Somebody's not hearing the whistle. These dogs are going crazy, but you know what? I'm not getting up. Hey, H7, welcome aboard. We got quite the crowd today. We can converse like a sumbitch. I'm not scripting anything today. The only thing I have written down is the THC and CBD content of the weed of the week. I'm giving up that whole news thing. I still might talk current events, but it's just going to come out of my head, so to speak. Why the change? I don't know. I think things went so well last week that I just I decided to chillax about the whole thing. I I don't know. I go up to the keg and I talk with my friends, and you guys are my friends, and I figured I'm just going to talk with you. I think that's what it is. Not that I won't, yeah, doesn't it? I think it makes sense. I mean, that's what I did this morning. I went up to the keg. You've heard me say hi to Courtney on the chat. She was tending bar. And I met with my bestie. And I had a Virgin Mary because, like I said, I can't get near alcohol. And we just sat and chat. We were for quite some time, we were the sole customers. You know what? I got to let these dogs out. Oh, you got them. Okay. I guess you can't hear the whistle.
No.
Because I've been blowing.
Oh.
Yeah. So I went up there and sat and chat. And, we were the only customers for quite some time. And then Lee came in. I told you the story about Bert and Lee and at the front door and at the back door, I think last week or the week before. So Lee came in. And then Max stopped in for a little while. And then he had to drive down to Pontiac. And then just before I left, Max's mother came in. And next Thursday is her birthday. So we're going up there for her birthday. Because she just had surgery. She had thyroid cancer, and she just had Thursday. She just had thyroid cancer, and she's doing well. And so Thursday's her birthday, and we're going up to the keg and celebrate her birthday on Thursday. And Mike the Greek, welcome aboard. Doug was briefly married to a Greek. Marriage he'd like to forget. And a Greek he'd like to forget. Although it was a nice Greek marriage. The wedding, I mean. I guess you could call it a Greek wedding. Sure, it was a Greek wedding. There were dancers and everything. Dudes with beards don't hug dog pound. Well, I don't know. I think I've given him a hug. Stare into this red light. Yeah, there were belly dancers at his wedding. OMG, you manly man. So, not much else happening locally, but on the national level, original Sarah Connor's back. Is that right? Earth Gal Hipple Chick. Welcome aboard. Hippie Chick. I'm sorry. It's my eyes. It's one of them anyway, as you can see. Oh, you switched to your fun account. I was a hippie. Long hair, beard. Well, I didn't actually have a beard for a long time because I couldn't grow anything in the middle. Nothing grew here. So I had mutton chop sideburns, and I would shave one razor width right here. Just fun accounts are fun. That would be why you would call them fun accounts, I would suspect. That would make sense. So Rudy Giuliani went to lunch with these two guys the other day. And then after that was at a Trump hotel. And then after lunch, they were going to Vienna, and they got arrested at the airport for illegally funneling foreign money into the 2016 Trump campaign. And seems Rudy Giuliani's involved in it too. And Trump was asked if Rudy Giuliani was still his lawyer. He said he didn't know. So I don't know. That's the same thing he said about his last lawyer. You know, I don't know. Is he? So I don't know. I think he's trying to distance himself from him. You think income tax perverts the idea of trickle-down economics? Well, yeah, well, we're the ones that are getting trickled down on. The family runs Chicago. Well, the family always ran Chicago. It's the Democratic machine runs Illinois, but it's a machine that is not like the Democratic Party that operates in the rest of the country. It's a political machine that operates within the Democratic Party in the state of Illinois. It's a complex situation. There's my lighter. There I go. Over medicating again. So. His hair's on fire. My hair's on fire. No, that's it. Bear's orange. The flaming thing. Seems to be less of it this year. I think it's fallen out. I think I'm getting, what is that word? Oh yeah, older. You know, somebody said to me that that my beard looks blue, like it has a blue cast to it when I dye my hair blue. And I said that it's probably because I use my hairbrush to brush my beard with. And there's of course blue dye in my hairbrush from when I brush my hair. Damn hippies. Hello, Buds and Hazard. Welcome aboard. We're just chatting. I gave up the whole scripted thing. I just talk to people now. Just like Earth Gal Hippie Chick is using her Earth Gal Hippie Chick fun name now. We're all just being fun. Hippies are groovy. You're right, Shepherd's Treehouse. We're just having fun. Hippies are groovy. You know, one of my Yokans took a crap today. I am so pissed because I packed the thing full of mac, sugar, and I filled up the bottom part, you know, the travel container thingy on the bottom and everything. And then I charged up the battery, and the damn thing don't fucking work. And now I have another one, and I purposely switched out so I knew I'd have a charged one with me, and it didn't fucking work. I was so pissed. Selena is working a game in the duck pond, and I am running a ride, the tidal wave. Is this some kind of festival? You think it's just the coil? Because I got other coils. I got a shitload of coils. So the battery's hot and the coil, it's just the coil that's fucked up. Fuck, I'll switch out the coil right now. I got another coil right here. I can do that right now. Bingo. Thank you so much. I was going to throw the fucking thing away. Thank you. Fixed it. Oh, big Catholic festival in New Orleans. Oh, my goodness. I used to have a timeshare down there in the Garden District. It was beautiful. I loved it. That was back in the 70s, though. I'm sure things have changed a lot down there since then. Which rides drop the most change? Yeah. There you go, Fortune Seeker. Yeah, those are the ones you want to be around. What strain you got? Oh, I guess it is time for Weed of the Week. This week we have Mandarin cookies. And this is the only thing I wrote down, 24.19% THC and 0.1% CBD. And it's tasty. I like it. Sounds yummy. It is yummy. Kind of fruity. This is kind of nice just kicking back and talking to you folks. I kind of like this. It's much less stressful. I didn't have to tear through all the fucking news and write a bunch of shit down and work real hard at this. You look forward to it all week. You look forward to the news. Do you want me to go back to the other format? Because I will. I mean, seriously, I mean, or at least some of it. I mean, if you want me to do some news stories, I will. Oh, this stream. Does it matter if I just chat? Is that okay with you? A7? I'm seriously, if you want me to do some news, I'll do some news for you. Some, but this chilled stream is awesome. Bring something to the table if you want. Dog and I would like it. Okay. Okay. Well, I got stories in my head too, about what's going on right now. I mean, like this Ambassador Yovanovitch, the former ambassador to the Ukraine, who was forced out, brought home early by Trump, who testified this week before two House committees. She had a lot to say. I mean, now she's served under, I don't know, I think 4 or 5 presidents. 5, I believe. 3 Republicans, 2 Democrats. So it's not like she's partisan. She said that she said that her family ran from Nazism and communism, and she knows totalitarianism when she sees it. The people who seem to be leaving the government see Mike Pompeo's number 1 assistant resigned. Because Mike Pompeo refused to back this woman up. The people who seem to be leaving the government are career people, okay? People who've been around, in government for a long time, not people who've been brought in under Trump, but people who've been around under other administrations and who've made a career of being working in other administrations, not people who've been brought in from the outside, okay, from business, who have just, taken positions in this administration. People who know that things aren't supposed to be run this way. Those are the people who seem to be resigning. Because I think they see things aren't being run the way they should be run, and so even if I don't agree with their philosophy, I agree with why they're leaving, because they too see that what's being done isn't right, I mean, there are even people who aren't running for office who've decided not to run for Congress, not to run for the Senate, not to run for the House, because the direction that the government's going under this president. So there's got to be a change. Hey, welcome aboard, Brian. Shalom to you. Welcome aboard. This is SPLIFFY here. So that's my political commentary for the show. Back to chatting. What do we got saying here? For my present taste, Hurricane and Whimsy hosts the streams I most look forward to. Oh, okay. Glad to hear that. Buds the sheepskin ideas working, definitely nice petting. I don't know, I missed something way back. And I'm too lazy to get the mouse in my hand because it's full. The other one has the lighter. So how you been, Brian? We've just been chatting today. Just been kicking back here and just talking along. It's a very windy day today here. We got down into the 30s last night, which is not common for this time of year in this area. I'll be going live once I figure out how to make my tripod hold my phone. Don't they make a holder that screws into a tripod? They must. Here's your front door. Preparing to sell your Florida house so you can get back on the road. Oh. Would you have like a motor home, that sort of thing? I'd like to be able to travel. The tri-rod breaks easy, but the mount unscrews, goes on any tripod. I had a truck and camper, but it's totaled in Milwaukee. Yeah, I guess a truck and camper would be a lot more economical, I guess, than a motor home, huh? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they might still be outside. I should probably check and see about. I keep hearing a noise. I thought it was just acorns. I got 7 or 8 oak trees. I didn't hear any barking. Usually I'd hear barking if it was the dog. Somebody'd make some noise, but I know she must have let them in. They'd be barking. It's got to be just wind. It's really windy. They'd have barked. Buster the stoner pup. Yeah, well, They must be in the back. I'm sure she let them in by now. Yeah, he has a rash. Slide phone into a couple of loops of twine on a tripod whose receiver is busted. It works. Can walk around with it. Oh, there's a helpful hint. We might try a small bungee. Tiny, teeny bungee. I was headed to visit UNLV. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. 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 That was last year, wasn't it? Middle August. Must have been some good weed. Between then and now. If I thought it was last year. That's all I can say. You know what? I got to talk about what's going on in Syria and all this shit that's going on with fucking Turkey and how we've turned our back on the Kurds. Okay. This is just fucking crazy that we're allowing these allies of ours. Okay. Nobody in the fucking world is ever going to trust us again. Okay. Nobody is ever going to trust us again as an ally after what this guy has done. Now, it's not like we brought these fucking troops home. Nobody has left Syria. All these fucking troops are still there. Okay. The dog is just walking in the fucking front door as I am speaking to you now. You understand what I am saying? That is him behind me.
Buster. If he was any shorter, I couldn't pet him.
Say hello to the dog.
You stay, Buster, go. Oh. Oh. Go have a seat, Jack. Right over there while I get him.
That was the wrong thing too, wasn't it?
Let's go. He's fine. He's just rambunctious. He's young. Buster, come on. Buster, down.
You're absolutely right.
Come on. Come on. No, you gotta go this way. Don't look at me like that.
Leveling Rotterdam wasn't a good idea either.
Go. Go by mama.
World War II.
Go. Go by mama. Good boy. That's your good boy. That's your good boy. Yeah, Busters. Hi, guys. That's Dan the neighbor, Spliffy.
You're right. The nation has a history of abandoning even its own. We must know this Trump's latest is just the latest. Look at that guy. Earth Gal Hippie Chick says hello.
Ooh, sexy.
Her fun name, of course. She's using her fun name.
Oh.
Earth Gal yes, Earth Gal Hippie Chick.
Fun names are fun. What? What do you want? You just came in. I know better. You can't lie to me.
Why didn't you say hello?
I did.
No, what?
I didn't want him jumping up and down on Dan.
Oh, I see. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
No. No, I don't fall for that cutesy act. No.
What you got there?
Oh, we got us some Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
Yes.
Oh, what is it?
Pineapple Express. Oh, it's a hybrid kind of sativa, I'd say. What do you think, Dan? Sativa? Yeah.
Oh,
More sativa than anything.
I see.
Oh, really gassy.
The weed of the week is Mandarin Cookies. It's a 24.19% THC and 0.1% CBD. So, and let's see what we got here.
420.
Let's see, Brian Campbell. Bankers only support, whoops, he jumped here. Bankers only support the ones buying the most weapons. When you're wounded, they only see one final bullet. Go lay down. Dog pound. Did the doctor yesterday tell you if that thing on your face was contagious?
Who said that?
Mike the Greek.
Whose Cheerios am I pissing in tomorrow?
I don't know. How about Buds and Hazard? He laughed.
Lay down. Y'all are lucky I can't see that chat. Got damn hippies.
Mike the Greek. Sorry, I had to. Love you, buddy.
It's almost like once you cross the bridge, it's no man lands for cell phones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Only certain services. I have service here. Of course, that's because I'm a senior citizen and I use consumer cellular. I get the discount, so I get cell service out here. So that's how it works. So your average girl wants to know if she's contagious that you don't say hello.
I've been talking to her the whole time in the chat. She just been ignoring me.
What, you didn't say hello when you came in the door?
Buster, I said hello to you. Do not lie to us. No, go lay down. Anyway.
So, well,
Since you said you were winging it anyway today,
yeah.
might as well show you what I was talking about anyway.
What'd you make there? My goodness.
These are scarves.
Those are scarves, all right.
Okay.
Those are massive.
This is the blue. Feel that.
Well, let's see here. Well, that's quite the scarf.
Okay. This
But
is,
you know what? It's very thick, but it's incredibly lightweight. It's really very nice. It's a knit. Oh, wow. You turned the light on. Wow. Here I am. Here I am, folks. I never thought of turning the light on today. I don't know if you can see it's purple, of course. You know, what a surprise. But it's a very thick. You can see how thick it is, and it's a knit, and it's
yeah, that's the one.
See how wide it is. Okay, and but it's very lightweight. It's incredibly. It's about
6 foot.
It's 6 feet long. Okay, so I have it doubled over.
And this is what I'm going for. This
is
extra long, extra wide. Feel that.
and this
now.
is oh, this is much this is more dense. This is how wide is this?
That's 8.5 inches wide.
This is 8.5 inches wide.
And the other one's only 6.
This is the same length.
No, that's 7 foot.
Well, this is 7 feet long.
That's for a 6 foot man. Whatever your height plus a foot.
Oh, okay. So this would be like the longest one you would make.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, Dog made these. It's very, very high quality, extremely high quality. Like I say, these are extremely thick. I don't know if you can see how thick they are along the edge, but they're extremely dense. They're not the least bit flimsy at all. They're a very thick weave. Now, how long does it take you to make one of these?
Oh, days. No, if I was perfectly healthy, I could do it in a day, day and a half. But like injured like I am, like a week.
What's this foraging seeker? Do that with hemp, food, medicine, practical use, household items. Use household items such as laundry baskets made from noxious weeds, not shipped overseas from China and made with toxic petro. Exactly. Nice. Thick dog knit. A thick dog knit is what H7 says. Your average girl. Your average girl expects a Christmas gift now.
After
Okay.
I get my sandwich.
Yeah, after he gets his sandwich. You hear that? So, foraging seeker. If people whine about the system's failures, then why do they so rapidly buy into it? Well, it's just like bitching about politicians and they're not going to the polls. Okay. You know, you get what you pay for, and then you get what you don't pay for, and you know, some people kick if you hung him with the new rope. You know. What are you gonna do?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Anyway, I guess these are for me. But these are for me, but they're in the wrong color.
No, those are just test ones.
Oh, well then we'll test them on me. I'm 6 feet tall.
Hey, go ahead,
I'm 6'1". We'll test them on me.
No, seriously.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't use a scarf.
No, I'll make you one in your.
I have my daughter's scarf that
Well, both of those are
one with the pockets.
Oh yeah. Well, both of those are actual mistakes that I was just testing different types of stitches when I made them.
Oh, so there are errors.
Yeah. There's like 3 errors in the big fluffy one, and there's actually 2 different types of stitching in that other one. Just I was trying something.
Oh, just experimenting with different stitches.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? So your average girl, I'll give you a quarter now, and then the rest after ...
Quarter. That's $130 in Illinois.
Armchair warrior is expelling gas. Yeah, well, you're right. Bud's and Hazard. You're a little early there. We got 7 more minutes. Oh, you farted.
7 more minutes for what?
Till 4:20.
Oh.
I have to get back to work. Okay, Earth Gal Happy Chick. We'll see you next week, though, right? Well, thanks for coming aboard. It was nice having you. I hope it was a pleasure being had. Okay, we'll see ya. Okay, Seeker, so you're going to wait, but you're going to top it with some hash?
Want to take those from me?
Oh, yeah, you can take these from me. I'm good with that. Yeah. Sitting there hugging them.
They're soft and fluffy.
Yeah. They are warm. I'll tell you that much. Those are some warm scarves. But, yeah, so that's your business, huh?
Yeah, it's my boredom.
No, that's your boredom? Yeah. Smoke it if you got it, huh? Well, I'm ready. I mean, it's not that I'm not ready, but I'm just paying homage to a number, That's all. Of course, it's not the original number. I mean, there was a number before 420. Okay, I don't know if you're aware of that or not. I mean, I'll give you a history lesson. Okay. You probably didn't know that, but there's there was a number associated with
Sure.
marijuana
Yeah, I'll take it.
before the 420 number. Anybody want to venture a guess as to what that number might have been? It just turned 516 in my area and 416 in some area where it's going to turn 420. So why don't we wait till 517 and I'll give y'all a chance to guess. No, it wasn't 2. Must weave some magic to create. We'll wait till 517 to see if somebody comes up with the number. Must weave some magic to create space where presently there is none. Am procrastinating. Am so tired of moving. My eyes are fuzzy right now. Oh, other people's stuff around, trying to manage it out of the way so the real work again. Google away. I'm still waiting, buds. And you too, Hazard. Go ahead. Take a look, both of you. It is 517. That's all the longer I'd said I'd wait. But since you said Google, you pissed me off.
So what's the answer?
No, Google pissed me off.
Shit.
I'm going to make Buds wait another minute. Oh, it's 518. I already waited another minute. Look at that.
Make him wait till 420.
Now I'm going to wait till 420. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to wait till 420. Google didn't do you any good, did it? Look at that. Mm-mm. So close. Oh, you never tried. Oh, never tried. Well, Google it. We're getting close. Look, it's 519 there.
You're just fucking
Leafly.
ornery. You are. You're just fucking ornery.
Oh, I'm not ornery.
Yeah, you are. Look at it. Look at that time. Look at it. Look, 3 seconds went by. Look at there. What the hell?
Oh, I'm not ornery. Oh, we're getting close to 420. Blink. Happy 420, everybody.
Hey, it's 420 somewhere on the planet.
Mm-hmm. The number was 13.
13 what?
The number was 13. That was associated with marijuana.
413?
No.
13.
13.
Why?
Because M was the 13th letter of the alphabet.
Oh, come on. Wow. I actually heard that in a documentary before. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Oh my god. I did not remember that. That's wild.
Yep.
A marijuana documentary. I remember hearing that shit.
Yeah. In
Oh,
fact,
fuck.
somewhere I bought a patch to sew on my blue jeans, and I think my daughter has it.
So
I never did.
we need
I bought it. I bought it along with a patch of the Freak Brothers, and my bestie has it sewn on her purse.
We need to open a clinic and just call it 13th Street.
13th Street.
Yeah, 13th Street.
Sure.
Marijuana or 13th Ave? How's that? Marijuana Ave.
Yeah.
13th Ave, man.
Yeah. Notice anything different here?
Thought it was a new cork when I saw it.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. It's a new cork.
New cork in the ashtray.
Corking it up. Bunch of flipping corkers.
Mexican Mafia uses 13. There you go. See? That's comes from the old days. Forging Seeker, I'm already one hit in. Saw smoke rise off that blunt, and it was on. Buds and Hazard, New York City, Mexican Mafia uses 13. They're old school. Don't do that to yourself.
Oh, I know. I know. God.
Ryan, daughter wants to video chat. Take care if I don't make it back. Blessings.
Wait, her daughter wants to video chat with you?
No,
Oh, okay. Just checking.
no, Brian's daughter wants to video chat with him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Okay,
a little more
well-
boring, but that's cool.
Thanks for coming aboard, Brian. We'll see ya. So, well, it's probably time to be wrapping things up anyway. This old computer.
Did Trump do anything
only-
stupid this week?
Yeah, well, he said something stupid. If it wasn't so tragic, and if so many lives weren't being lost, and if so many people weren't being displaced, okay, it would be funny. All right.
What the fuck was he talking about?
Well, Turkey has invaded Syria, and
Yeah.
they're displacing people, okay, and people are dying, and it's all, and ISIS, who have been, who were being held captive, are now escaping, okay, because the Kurds who were guarding them have had to abandon their posts in order to defend their people, okay, against the onslaught of the Kurds, okay. I mean, the onslaught
And wait,
of the Turks.
Trump said if it wasn't so tragic, it would be funny.
No. I'm saying if what is going on to the Kurds,
Oh, okay.
okay, wasn't so tragic, if what is happening to them wasn't so tragic, what Trump said would be funny.
Oh, okay.
He said that the Kurds didn't help us at Normandy, so why should we be helping them?
Well, that's an ignorant way of looking at it.
Well, I mean, yeah, considering that How could they possibly have helped us at Normandy? Think about it.
Yeah, I know. There's no logic behind the comment.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Youngblood over here don't know nothing about that. The old wars and who was on whose side and everything else.
I mean, he's a fucking moron. Okay.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah, an excuse to be negligent. Well, I mean, and then on top of it all, he turns around and sends an aircraft carrier to Saudi Arabia. Okay.
For what?
Precisely. To threaten Iran. Okay. To start a war over there. Okay. Like we need to start a war with Iran.
We already had one.
And the only thing okay, and this only benefits, this thing with the Turks only benefits Russia. What is this? They're more independent than the norm. Blend of the traditional with the modern. They rise. Turkey is just an arm. There is a bigger head behind it. Yes, Russia. Okay. It all gets back to Trump and Putin. Okay. It's the money thing. It all gets back to the money.
Oh, of course.
It's all a big money thing. Follow the money. Isn't that, how many times have you heard that in your life? Follow the money. Follow the money. It's what it's always about. It's that upper 2%, the ones that got it. Yes, the one head of Hydra. Russia is one of the heads. And they've been trying to devour Ukraine for a long time. and Trump is trying to help. And that's why Yovanovitch had to go. And her testimony before Congress this week was really important. And it's going to help get Trump out of office. And it's going to be such a fucking watershed for our entire government. It's going to make such a fucking difference. She's going to be part of this whole thing. People are going to come forward now. People are going to walk away. I'm telling you, you're seeing it right now. The people that are walking away from the government. I hope so too, H7. The people that are walking away are the career people, the people that can't stand it anymore, the people that have had enough. And they're going to come forward once they walk away. Once they leave these jobs, then he doesn't have control over them anymore. See, that's what she did. Okay. Once she wasn't ambassador anyone, excuse me, she still works for the State Department. My mistake just now. She still works for the State Department. Okay. but and they told her she couldn't testify, but she was subpoenaed, and she responded to the subpoena and came forward anyway. So, I mean, so she, because this was her, and this is what she was supposed to do. You know, she followed the law, unlike all these other people who are puppets of Trump. This woman is someone who has been a long time employee of the government. These are the people who are walking away from these jobs, who have had enough. Like Pompeo's number 2 man, he said he's had enough. He quit his job this week. He's another one who's going to get subpoenaed. Hopefully, he'll come forward too. Okay. Seems potentially to all be a great subterfuge, using the drama of fake feuds to bedazzle and confuse the sheep. It's a fractal universe. You know? Confuse the sheepy. It's a fractal universe now. Well, Pompeo. Yeah, it is. You're right. It is on the second syllable. Well, I think that's got to be what it is. Sheeple, I got you. Unrelated. I got you. Unrelated play. Okay. Pompeo. Well, that must. I think that's. Well, you know, maybe that's why he doesn't want his taxes revealed, is because all these people think they're going to walk away with a piece of the pie, and there's no pie to cut up. And if his taxes are revealed, they're all going to find out. They're not going to get a piece of something. Okay. You know, maybe he's telling him, look, when I get out of here, I'm going to pay you all off. Big chunk of change. But if his taxes are revealed, they're all going to find out there's nothing to get paid from. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there. He doesn't have any money. He already ate the pie. Can't give you none of the pie if there isn't any there. I mean, that's the way I'm reading this anyway. Why else would these people hang around like this? I mean, they can't all be fucking suckers, can they? I mean, can't they see it? I mean, now one pie. H7 wants pie.
Sweet
You want a pie or you
sugar
want a
pie.
sandwich?
I'm always down for sandwich.
You want always have for sandwiches, I see. You don't want pie?
Pie costs you money.
Yeah, now I want pie. Oh shit, I forgot.
Feel the side. Feel the side of it. How's it feel?
It's pretty hot. I think I gotta end this. You make homemade? Where is it? Where is that pie? And how come we don't have it here?
Send it to 118. We will eat that shit. Custer Park, Illinois. Oh.
Yeah. When are we gonna get those transporters they've been talking about?
You been watching Star Trek again?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Star Trek. Yeah, that's where I saw it. Sure I did. Yeah, that's where it was. Star Trek in my mind. Star Trek in my mind, I think it was. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. What day am I going to call it?
What else would you call it?
I don't know. I don't know what day I'm going to call it, though. I'm going to call it,
Spliffy Day.
what's this forging secret? Puppet Masters behind nation feuding and Puppet Masters behind YouTube channel feuding. Fractal. Yes. Well,
Just become a Mason. You'll learn it all.
become a Mason and you'll learn it all. I'm already a stoned. Could I be a stoned Mason?
I am. Hey, I fit that profile.
Well, you're a Mason, so you already know it all?
That's right.
So you're a fucking know-it-all.
The world is corrupt, period.
Well, then, why does, if you're a Mason, why don't you tell us all of it?
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Did you hear that? Dog's a Mason, and he won't tell us the secrets. Did you hear that? Dog's a Mason, and he won't tell us the secrets.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Buster. I'll never tell.
I find that, wow. I mean, come on now. He knows all this shit. I mean, wow. All the Mason shit. That hardly seems fair. You know, of course, you know, I'm a Kentucky colonel. I mean, seriously, I am
no internet, but I got
a Kentucky
bar.
Colonel. I was
I got one bar.
I was certified a Kentucky Colonel by the governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. No, not Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, this is by the governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. You know,
the other way. I'm sorry, man.
Kentucky's
front door, whatever.
Oh yeah, they gonna jump and stuff.
No. You've been here long enough. They're not excited.
Not a state. It's a commonwealth. So I got a certificate and everything. And I've been made a colonel.
And his nickname is Sanders. Oh. Bye, Mrs. Spliffy.
The preservation of information across time but held secret. That is the Mason's thing? Forging Seeker is asking that question.
What was the question?
The preservation of information across time but held secret. That is the Mason's thing?
No, it's the control of the masses from behind the scenes. Masons control governments and whole countries, not just people.
Did you get that, Seeker? I don't know if you heard him or not. They're not interested in controlling people.
It's all about controlling
They're
countries.
interested in controlling masses. That's a pop culture understanding of it. I was wondering of the real deal.
Now, there's like 5 people on this planet that control everything you see or hear on television, radio, or anything. When it comes down to it, all these companies, all these news stations and stuff, it comes down to 5 people own everything you see and hear. Ted Turner is the Antichrist.
Well, there is no Antichrist because Christ was a philosopher.
That's the old joke.
I see. Well, there is no Antichrist.
Well,
First of all,
Disney's doing what Turner used to do. Ted Turner used to just buy all news media companies. He just go around from state to state across the country and just start buying newspapers. And Disney's doing the same thing. Disney owns all but like 4 movie studios in all of Hollywood. Say, what the fuck?
Yeah. Christ was a philosopher who died on a cross. Poor guy. It's a hell of a way to die. Feel sorry for him.
I'm not getting into that conversation. I'm leaving it alone.
End of story. Yeah.
That's neighbor Dan. He was standing on the front porch making a phone call.
Oh, did that work?
I don't know. Did it work?
Yep.
Hey, it worked.
Cool.
It works.
It's 50-50, you know.
Man.
I don't know. My phone always works.
I know. See,
Right
Verizon
here.
is Verizon. That's the service, you know. And all that.
Oh, you got Verizon?
Nah, that's too expensive, man.
I know, right?
It's like,
I don't know. Like I see, I have
$25 a month.
I have consumer cellular and senior citizen service out here. It works just fine.
Be that way.
So, well, I think I'm going to sign off, folks. So, you know what I always say, there's nothing funny about peace, love, and understanding. Bye now.
See, lost dog. That's what you got. Yeah.